Matt Brown from Matt Brown's Guitar Studio in Chicago and the band Dead Parade. I'm going to do Aerosmith's Uncle Salty from the Toys in the Attic album in this one. So this one is in standard tuning. We've got 2 guitar tracks to look at and an overdub as well, and we're in the key of A. So like I always do, I'm just going to go chronologically through the song, start with the intro, and work our way to the end. So let's check out the beginning. So with the intro to this song, we have 2 guitar tracks, one panned right and left. What I just played is the one panned right. So the other guitar part, what it plays is just kind of, more abbreviated versions of the chords, so fewer strings here. So let's check that out. Alright, we're on to the first verse. So with this song, the first 2 verses are the same, and then the third verse is going to have an overdubbed extra guitar to it. But right now we're just focusing on the 2 main guitars. Let's check that out. The guitar pan to the right. Now let's check out the guitar pan to the left. It's just a tiny bit different. There's like a little triplet figure at the beginning of the riff. So let's look at that. I wasn't really sure how to label the parts of this song because, it doesn't really have a conventional chorus or anything like that. But anyway, I'm going to call the part that comes next in this song the pre-chorus. So let's check out the guitar pan right, which I believe is Joe Perry. Not 100% sure though. So the guitar pan left is just doing straight power chords the whole time, so just different in the first measure of this section. An overdub track that at first is pan left, and then the second time it happens it's right. So I'm going to play that for you now. It's the same chords as, the main riff from the verse, but we're sliding into things, and the rhythm's just a tiny bit different. Also, if you listen to the recording and to what I did, I just turned the reverb all the way up on my amp, Lots of reverb on that part. Alright, so we've got a second verse next. The second verse is the same as the first, so I'm going to skip that, and I'm going to jump ahead to what I'm going to call the second pre-chorus. So let's check out the guitar pan right for this part. check out the left-hand guitar. It's going to be kind of the same deal with the first chorus. We're going to do all power chords, but you know, like you probably noticed with this section, we're doing a different ending to help transition us into the next part. So let's check it out. So the next part, I guess you could call a chorus or a bridge or whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. But what's going on is we've got like a little A7 kind of sounding riff and then a kind of sort of similar idea played on the same strings for a G7 sort of sound, and then, you know, back and forth until we get to the guitar solo. So let's check out this section. Guitar that is panned to the left hand side, they're doing the same riff, exact same thing, just doubled, but you hold out the power chords at the beginning of the part and then you start to double. So that's it, just an A power chord when the other guitar comes in. So let's now check out the solo. I'm going to do the solo rhythm first so you know what you're playing over, and then we'll do the lead itself. As you probably noticed, they're the same chords from the intro section. They're just anticipated a little bit, meaning that we are hitting them on the end of 4 instead of right on the beginning of 1 like you'd expect. So let's check out the lead. Alright, the scales being used is just a blend of A major pentatonic and A minor pentatonic, so typical, kind of bluesy type playing stuff. Alright, so verse 3, the only thing that's different about this verse is there's a new track that comes in with some power chords to thicken it up. So if you want to learn that, I'll show you that. It's really easy. You're just playing a A5 power chord, then a D5 power chord with an A in the bass, back to A. So that's it. So we've got a third pre-chorus now to talk about. The ending is a little bit different from the other ones as it transitions to the outro. So let's check it out. Check out the guitar pan right first. As you expect, and like the other pre-choruses, the guitar pinned to the left is just doing power chords. So check it out. So the song concludes with that riff that I was just playing. Both guitars are doubling it throughout the end, and yeah, Steven Tyler just does his thing. So it fades out like that. So if you'd like my transcription for this lesson, this song, please hit me up. My email address is there on the screen, or please consider subscribing to my Patreon. A link for that is in the description for the video below. So thanks a lot for watching. I might do some more from this album if I get enough views on this one. So hit the like and subscribe and the thumbs up and all of that. Alright, see you around.